Boyfriend 37M keeps cheating on me 30F and I don't know what to do. My boyfriend has been cheating off and on since we've had our second child. I've been given him chance after chance because he'll tell me changed and he love me and our family. We have 4 kids together, 7, 6, 3, 2. We don't have any more kids, but I got pregnant again. Around Christmas my daughter told me that her dad had a girl in the house. He tell her not to tell me because mommy would be sad. She told me she was scared. And she didn't know what to do and she begged me not to tell. I asked her what did the lady look like and she told me she had blonde hair and was skinny and they went upstairs. Later that day, when my husband went to work after hiding cameras around the house. I have to work Christmas Eve because I work at a hospital. I got a notification from my phone so I went in the bathroom to watch the live feed. My husband was having sex with someone on our couch. I was so devastated. I felt my heart drop into my stomach. I wanted to cry, but I didn't want people to ask me what was wrong. I felt so embarrassed, I feel so ashamed. When I came home from work, I confronted him. I showed him the video. He looked at me and said, "You caught me, what do you want me to save?" I have no words to save. I didn't want to make a scene because the next day was Christmas, but I cut up all his clothes and burn all his shoes. 4 months has passed and he wasn't trying to have sex with me. Our anniversary had came up and he still didn't want to have sex with me. He told me that he was celibate because he was trying to find God. I was foolish enough to believe him. And so I got a phone call from the health department, telling me that a person that I had been intimate with is HIV positive. I had to make an appointment to get tested. I was crying because the only person I've been with for so many years with my husband, I've never cheated. So I called my husband and called him. He told me was delusional if would ever think that he will ever hide something like that from me. Days has passed. I went to the doctor to get tested. I was there for about almost an hour. They asked me to write down a list of people that I have sex with, and it was only one name. They came back with so many needles and I started crying. I couldn't breathe, and I started hyperventilating. They had to take me outside so I can get some air. After my test came back negative, they told me he had known for months. I was so lost. I didn't know what to do and I didn't know how to confront him. When I confronted him, he asked me, "What do you want me to say?" with the line, "In the past cannot be changed." He's trying to change his life and I should be happy. He told me he got it from the girl from Christmas Eve. He told me that he didn't think it was a big of a deal to tell me because we wasn't having sex. A month has passed and I have been being mean to him. He's been sleeping in the guest room and I've been talking to him because I feel bad. He sleeps in my bed again. I feel like we can get past this, but every time I look at him I'm just reminded of him cheating and getting something. I'm lost if what I should do and can't talk to family because I don't want them looking at him differently. Stop having kids with him. And break up. Why do you keep giving him babies? Leave. It's literally a crime to have sex with someone if you're HIV positive and don't notify them first. You can press charges for that. Dude, leave. Your daughter will grow up believing this is normal behavior. So will your sons. M28, F24. Should I let him check my phone? Met this guy. Cute, and we worked in the same area. We decided to go on a date and it was great. We did one the next day. He is male 28 and I am female 24. We had 2 dates and maybe met 2-3 times after during our lunch breaks. This would have been all less than a month. Length of relationship is 3 weeks. After that I noticed he kept asking me what I'm wearing in public and that I shouldn't talk to any men. And if I do, to let him know. I shouldn't wear anything that gets me attention since I am a 10 out of 10. I dress business casual, by the way. He eventually said I should find a job that interacts with people less. I found the jealousy great cuz my ex never cared if other men hit on me, but this guy would go crazy if he saw a man hit on me. Around maybe 3 weeks into seeing him and getting to know him, he asked to see my phone. To know if I was being faithful. Mind you, we didn't have a talk about where we are or anything, and we never had a planned third date. I let him see my phone cuz I had nothing to hide and he was going through my texts. I had a convo with a relative over a serious matter and I took the phone away cuz I said that's a bit too personal. I said I am not hiding anything, but we are nowhere in our relationship where you can invade my privacy. He said I acted defensively and that I am hiding something else. He was yelling and threatens to not see me anymore. He got over it and on the next time I saw him 10 minutes into our convo he said, "Let's see your phone and what you were hiding last time." I am like, I am not hiding anything, but this is disrespectful. I never did anything to make him worry about who I am. It was disrespectful to me as of the woman I am to have these accusations. Nevertheless my dumb ass caves and I let him see. He went through texts, my Instagram DMs. And my data wasn't working well so he couldn't load it. But he saw all the DMs. He then went to the photo app. I said you can't look through my pics because I have family photos, documents and such. I honestly do have family photos and silly family stuff and he is not that close to me in my life to see that. I took the phone away and said you've seen enough. When I look it away he thought I was deleting something? Because the phone was facing backwards. Lol. In my defensive, how am I so fast to delete something I can't even see? Nevertheless I got up and left and said this is ridiculous and he ended stuff over text. Wished me the best. Lol. Mind you, he is the guy who kept following random girls on IG and liking their pics, ones he didn't know either. Whenever he got mad he told me he would explore other options. He doesn't have any but he will find. He was sweet in between this as well, but only knowing him for such a small amount of time IDK. I did like him and now I feel like I did something wrong. But I also see how this is a form of abuse. He said I was way too pretty to be out, etc. etc. Part of me thinks he is insecure, doesn't think he is good enough to keep me? And is projecting what he is doing onto me. Should I have let him see everything on my phone? Even at 3 weeks? Need some proper advice please. What a controlling freak. Dump his ass and find a new job ASAP. This isn't even a man, it's a collection of red flags. Location flag in a trench coat. Seriously, it's been 3 weeks. Why do people not run when the obvious flags are waving in their face? He's starting this shit after 2 dates? Oh hell no girl. Run like your ass is on fire from this control freak. This is a textbook case of things ending badly. Luckily, in a sense, it's so textbook that you can surely realize how wrong this is. As all other commenters suggested, run away from this person as fast you can. 32M. Made a joke on vacation to a beach server and now my fiancé, 32F, is furious. Made a joke to a server and now fiancé stonewalled me. I was in Florida for a wedding over Memorial Day weekend. Unfortunately my fiancé couldn't make it due to funds, plus she only met the guy twice, so to save money for the wedding she decided to stay back. She naturally is jealous and I tried to make her feel comfortable about it. I was talking about her all trip and was with married couples all trip. The last day, I was on the beach with one of the couples. They let me keep my stuff in their room because my flight was later in the day and I had to be out at 10. My fiancé has met this couple before and likes them. We had a server going around at the beach taking drink orders and I bought me, husband and wife around. As she approached, we were talking about Cincinnati Bengals. She said she loves Joe Burrow, and since me and the husband are from Ohio, I said, if I can get Joe Burrow on the beach if you give us unlimited fireballs. Since she was processing my credit card, she wrote, my name, if you get Joe Burrow on the beach I will give you unlimited fireball, her name to joking make it official. She handed it to me and I put it in my fanny pack and forgot about it. When I got home, my fiancé found it. I tried to tell her it was a joke but she insisted I was flirting with the waitress and stonewalled me for 2 days. I didn't think of it as a big deal because I was with a married couple and just making a joke. She was furious. Am I wrong? Was it as bad as she is making it seem? She initially said, I can't believe you're going up to random girls and flirting in front of married people, how embarrassing. It was really just a joke because we were all having a good time. What are your thoughts? Edit. I was in an Airbnb with 3 guys too, and one of the guys brought his girlfriend. So when I told her the guy had his girlfriend, he paid for the Airbnb, we all had separate rooms, their room had room and bathroom, she got angry and said, how was your threesome? She has a history of being jealous and finding ways to ruin my trips with friends. She says she entitled to her emotions when I had a heart-to-heart and said what was bothering me. Edit 2. We've been together 7 years and she's my first girlfriend. Too long did not read. Told a joke to a server on vacation, she wrote the deal on paper, fiancé found it, now I'm in trouble. She needs to be your ex-fiancé. Her jealousy is at a toxic level. Never marry a person that has jealousy issues, you'll be dealing with her anger for the rest of your life. No opinion because I don't know your history. If this set her off, you can look forward to a lifetime of her being set off. I think your girlfriend has some issues. The threesome comment was totally out of bounds. On the other hand, I don't know many women or men that would be happy finding a paper with the name of someone of the opposite sex written on it. Most would be furious and wondering if they are really getting the full story. I don't think you would be happy if you found a paper where some guy wrote his name with her belongings. Why didn't you just throw it away? For y'all to be 32, you both act very immature. 19M. Ghosted my cheating ex-girlfriend, 19F, and she harmed herself. Hello all. Sorry if this is a jumbled mess, just need to get my words down. Throwaway account as many of my friends know my Reddit account. We dated for over 3 years, and I loved her more than anything, hell I still love her. She met someone at work, 27M. And she started cheating on me 2 months before I figured it out and dumped her and ghosted her. I didn't have her blocked, so I saw tons of messages every day, along the lines of, I miss you, I am so sorry, all the way to, you weren't a good enough boyfriend. She was someone I truly loved and cared for, and having figured out she went back on all she told me over the years ruined and is still ruining me. Her friends ended up texting me today telling me that she harmed herself, and that she is in a facility due to my actions. Apparently I didn't give anyone closure. I'm now mixed on my feelings. I still care about her, and I texted her father today to ask if she was okay. I had a close relationship with her dad, and he said that she was. I don't know what to do now. I want to help because I still do care about her, and this is ruining me mentally. What should my next move be? Edit. Grammar. You don't owe her anything. She betrayed you, this is a consequence of her own actions. She fucked around and found out. Sorry man, but this isn't on you at all. You are not responsible for her actions. Been there mate, and my best advice would be. She is not your problem, you have done nothing wrong, ghosting her is best thing for you. Stop worrying about other people's issues, you're the most important person in this. And with that in mind, the best thing for you from here is to continue to ignore her. You're not responsible for her actions, she is. Do not get caught up in this, just don't. Don't repose ND to her or her friends, in fact, block them, move on with life, pretend you do not know them. Block her completely as well as her friends. You're being manipulated. Block, already ghosted, move on. This is not your fault. She is going through something and needs help from professionals. Her situation is sad, but you do not have to fill that role for her. Unfortunately, there will be many times where she will not get closure. She needs a healthy way to overcome that. You reached out to her father because you care, which shows a lot.